By the end of this lesson, you'll improve your listening skills so you can easily understand fast-speaking native speakers. Welcome back to JForrest English. Of course, I'm Jennifer. Now let's get started. Here's how this lesson will work. I'm going to say a sentence at a fast pace 3 times, and you need to write down exactly what you hear in the comments. Are you ready? Let's start your first listening exercise. I'll say it 3 times. I'm a little rusty. I'm a little rusty. I'm a little rusty. Did you get this one? I said I'm a little rusty. Now notice here, I'm using a contraction, I'm. This is I am, I'm. Now let's talk about a little. Notice I didn't pronounce those T's. I pronounced them as soft D's. A little, little, the little. And I connected them together, a little, a little. Now, sometimes native speakers will completely drop those T's and they won't pronounce it at all, and it will sound like lil, lil. And then again, you connect it with the a lil, a lil. A little rusty, a little rusty.
I'm a little rusty.
Now, what does it mean to be a little rusty? Rusty is an adjective. So for sentence structure, you need to use the verb to be rusty. I'm a little rusty, she's a little rusty. This is when a skill or an ability isn't as good as it used to be. Why? Because of lack of practice. So pay attention, English learners, because you don't want to say, I'm a little rusty with my English. You don't want to say that. You definitely don't want to say, I haven't watched a JForrest English lesson in months, so my English is a little rusty. That doesn't describe you, right? So put in the comments, I'm not rusty, because you're watching this lesson right now, you're practicing your English, which means you're not rusty. I'm not rusty, put it in the comments. You can use this with any skill or ability. It's commonly used with sports. Let's say you play tennis, but it's winter right now, so you can't play tennis because it's winter. You might say, I haven't played tennis in 6 months, so I'm very rusty. So notice in the sentence, I said, I'm very rusty. You could also talk about the specific skill or ability. You could say, my serve, my tennis serve, my serve is very rusty.
Well, my Latin's a little rusty.
Probably pretty rusty.
I'm very rusty.
Let's try this again. I'll say it 3 times. We tweaked the plan. We tweaked the plan. We tweaked the plan. Did you get this one? I said we tweaked the plan. Now notice the pronunciation of tweak. This is in the past simple, so it's an ed verb. But because the verb ends on a k, we need a soft t. So it's not tweaked, that's incorrect. It's tweaked, tweaked. But when you use this in a sentence and there are words after, you're going to drop that T sound entirely. So notice how tweaked the sounds in this sentence. We tweaked the plan. It just sounds like the present simple, tweak. It's the context that will make it obvious that I'm talking about a past action, not the pronunciation. What does it mean to tweak something? When you tweak something, you change it slightly, so just a little. And you do that to make it more correct or more effective.
Uncle Jim's tweaking the 5-phase plan.
So let's say your friend or coworker wants you to review a speech they wrote and you really like it, but you don't like the conclusion. You might say, your speech is great, but I'd tweak the conclusion if I were you. So you're suggesting that they make a slight change, a small change to the conclusion to make it better, more effective.
I do have one small tweak.
Sorry, you have a tweak?
Now we also use this to make the changes that we've made sound less significant, so to sound small. So if someone gets upset because you changed their speech or presentation or plan, you can say, oh, no, I didn't change it. I just tweaked it, which means you did change it, but you only did it slightly, a very small amount. I just tweaked it.
And, we tweak it.
Are you enjoying this lesson? If you are, then I want to tell you about the Finally Fluent Academy. This is my premium training program where we study native English speakers from TV, the movies, YouTube, and the news so you can improve your listening skills of fast English, expand your vocabulary with natural expressions, and learn advanced grammar easily. Plus, you'll have me as your personal coach. You can look in the description for the link to learn more, or you can go to my website and click on Finally Fluent Academy. Now let's continue with our lesson. Let's try this again. I'll say it 3 times. Keep an eye out for him. Keep an eye out for him. Keep an eye out for him. Did you hear what I said? I said keep an eye out for him. Now let's talk about an eye out. Because native speakers will combine all these sounds together so it sounds like one, an eye out. An eye out. And notice that I didn't say for him. I dropped that H sound on him and it sounded like for him. And then it also sounds like one word. Keep an eye out for him. Let's take a look at the grammar because notice keep, this is the base verb. So that means it's the imperative verb tense. And I'm using this because I'm giving an order or a command. Keep an eye out for him. I'm not asking, I'm telling.
Just keep an eye out.
This is an expression and it means that you watch carefully for someone or something. So let's say you're driving along and you have car troubles. Maybe you get a flat tire, so you have to pull to the side of the road. Now, while you're trying to fix the car, maybe you tell your friend, keep an eye out for other cars. So watch carefully for other cars so you can say, help, help, we need help. Or you might say, keep an eye out for snakes because maybe you're in the desert.
I'll keep an eye out.
We use this a lot in the workplace. Let's say you're expecting a delivery, but you have to leave to go to a meeting. You might say to your coworker, I'm going to a meeting, can you keep an eye out for the delivery? So you're asking your coworker to watch for the delivery, but watch carefully.
Keep an eye out.
Let's try this one more time. I'll say it 3 times. Can you show her the ropes? Can you show her the ropes? Can you show her the ropes? Do you know what I said? I said, can you show her the ropes? Now notice can, because this is an auxiliary verb, it's not the main verb, it's pronounced as kin. It's an unstressed sound, kin. Can you show? Because show is the main verb. Can you show her? Now here, her, same thing, we can drop that H and it will sound like Can you show her?
I'm happy to show her the ropes.
When you show someone the ropes, and notice ropes is always plural. When you show someone the ropes, this is an expression and we use it when you show someone how to do a job or an activity or a task. So if there's a new employee or a new member on your team, your boss might ask you, can you show her the ropes? And you can say, I'm happy to show her the ropes. And if you're the new employee receiving the training, after you can say, thanks so much for showing me the ropes.
Like no one showed me the ropes?
Don't worry, we showed her the ropes.
Then Dr. Yang is showing him the ropes.
Now let's do an imitation exercise so you can practice your pronunciation. I'm going to say each sentence 3 times and I want you to repeat each sentence out loud. I'm a little rusty. I'm a little rusty. I'm a little rusty. We tweaked the plan. We tweaked the plan. We tweaked the plan. Keep an eye out for him. Keep an eye out for him. Keep an eye out for him. Can you show her the ropes? Can you show her the ropes? Can you show her the ropes? Did you like this lesson? Do you want me to make more lessons just like this? If you do, then put, show me the ropes. Show me the ropes. Notice this is in the imperative. You're starting with the base verb. And also remember that ropes is always plural. Show me the ropes. Put that in the comments and I'll make more lessons just like this. And of course, make sure you like this video, share it with your friends, and subscribe so you're notified every time I post a new lesson. And you can get this free speaking guide where I share 6 tips on how to speak English fluently and confidently. You can click here to download it or look for the link in the description. And why don't you keep improving your English vocabulary with this lesson? I know you'll love it.